I think we all know what's going to happen if I try this. But let me try and explain to you how sometimes building a particle accelerator is like trying to play a wine glass with a hammer. So, I'm sure many of you, if you've ever been to a wedding or a function or something like that, someone has always tried to call a toast with a glass. And you probably know that if you hit it too fast, you get a lot of noise. If you hit it slowly, the noise doesn't get so loud. And if you drink it, the sound is a bit different. Well, building a particle accelerator sometimes is exactly the same. We have groups of particles that go around our accelerator once at a certain time frequency. With this, maybe, you tap your glass once every second. With us, it's several million times a second, but the idea is basically the same. Except that as people like Donald and Nassim keep on telling us that they want more data, for us people that build the machines, this means we need more things in our accelerator. So if you imagine this is what's in our accelerator, and this is the thing we have to put it through, for us, ideally, we'd like just a spoon. They, unfortunately, want a hammer. If we're very gentle, maybe only hit it every so often, we'll actually get something useful out of it. What they really want, is for us to do this. Thousands and thousands and thousands of times a second. Unsurprisingly, we don't want to ruin our machines, so we have to find a way to try and let us do this. So sometimes we can do it by drinking a little bit of the water. Sometimes this works, but other points in the time, I think if you have a big enough hammer, you can drink as much water out of the glass as you want, it's still going to smash. So sometimes we have to look at changing the hammer. This can be quite difficult at times, because our particles come in big groups, they're traveling quite fast, it's quite actually difficult to do anything with them. But every so often, once in a while, we find a way to change our hammer. So, the question is, can we change the big hammer into something that doesn't break the glass? And thankfully, sometimes the answer is yes. Thank you.